NCRP Productions presents Fantasy Flight's Star Wars RPG, Season 2, Episode 15.
Hello, and welcome to the table in a galaxy far, far away. I will be your DM David. Today, we are going to be playing Star Wars Fantasy Flight games, the Age of Rebellion, the Edge of Empire, and Force and Destiny as one complete game. Let's meet our players, starting from the left.
This is Josh. I'm playing Locke, Iridonian Zabrak bounty hunter.
What are you, a podcaster now? What is this?
I'm sorry.
Hey everyone, sorry, it's gonna be smooth jazz with Josh tonight.
You know, I'm a little troubled about what we're getting into here lately. So
Gotta put your sunglasses
It's
on.
the concerned Locke.
yeah, I'm just gonna try to, wish for the best and hold out on like.
You we're not even hoping for the best. You're wishing at this point. Okay.
That's all we got left.
Well, hey, this
I'm
is
used to
Barry.
doing things a little more, by the book, well planned out. Not just, but anyway.
Yeah, that's the seat of our pants, Locke.
Yeah.
This is Barry. I am running Grist, the Shadow Sentinel Squib.
Hey, it's Ty. I'm doing Victus, the Mystic Makashi Duelist.
I would say that was good, but it wasn't as good.
It seemed a little strained.
Yeah, you need to be more relaxed.
Authenticity is lacking.
I'm Jessica, and I'll be playing Jimothy, the Jawa Demolitionist.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's got to be a good episode.
Jazz.
Joe someone the juck up.
It's Jimothy, the jazz just
Judge Joe.
All right, yeah. So you
Well
sound like we're all forming this rock band, apparently. All right, yeah. Before we begin, can everyone roll me that white D12? Tell me what the Force is like today.
We are serving up one dark side.
Yeah, we are.
I have a dark side.
One light.
Oh no!
A light side from Victus. Wow.
Damn straight.
Come on.
And I've got a dark.
All right, not as bad. Not as bad as
Victus
last
is odd man
time.
out.
1 and 8.
This is a bit better.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, last week we started with 4 dark.
And I didn't get a fun time to use them, but I hopefully will correct that this time. So, when we last left our crew, your people have escaped the collapsing building. You took your injuries, and Grist kind of remembered a little bit more about his home planet here.
It's coming back
not his
to
home
me.
planet.
Yeah, my
your
my
first-
adoptive home.
Yeah, your first major planet that you were at when you left yours. You were able to find a secure apartment upon entry, found an old woman by the name of Tia, who you remember took care of you, the gang Streetwise, which is a collection of orphans. As you guys were brought in, you all performed emergency aid on Jimothy by the aid of some strange concoction that Tia gave you. Jimothy, you'll be experiencing some withdrawals.
Okay, so the effects are gone.
Yes,
now?
the effects will be gone because
All
this
right.
is a new day. Essentially, your stats return to normal.
Aw.
You will just be rolling with 1 black on everything you do.
Ooh.
I like to juice up Jimothy.
Yeah, me
Jimothy.
too.
Jimothy, yeah.
We need to find her, or
A steady
Jimothy,
supply.
the next high. Exactly. You gotta keep him running at peak efficiency.
Yeah, we don't need wise Jimothy. Just throw as far as you can, Jimothy.
Right, exactly.
You guys decrypted 3 data pads that you had from the gang Pulsar. You discovered a bit of their plan. Piece by piece, you'd realize that the 3 main members will be forming different activities, with Alvarez Zol participating in the Grand Melee as the champion for the Hutts. The Dagron Rux with the Wigway would be trying to locate the vault and enter it. And the Claudite Kursun Deck would be trying to peruse around as one of 3 personalities. Your team discovered also that amongst a hidden message amongst these notes, that there's a bigger plan at play for this heist that seems to involve the Hutt Zebo, who is cousin to Vana Baba. You've relayed this information and are planning your entry with the help of Tia, who's going to get you some ID chips and passes in for your grand strategy. Pardon me.
Sorry.
So that is where we left off.
So maybe the entire heist is the distraction.
Correct.
Could be. So, essentially, you guys have a few minutes. Tia's going to tell you she's going to work on some IDs for you to help get you in. You just got to tell her what your plan is and how you pretty much want to go about it. We remember, if if I remember correctly, Victus, your plan is to enter the arena and try to challenge Alrazol.
Correct.
Excellent. Are you going to be trying to enter under the Black Sun?
Absolutely.
All right. She'll be working on that data pad. That data chip.
Did we ever find out? I don't remember if we did last time. Did we ever find out if the Black Sun actually have combatant that they've already put into the ring?
Oh.
You could try to call him and see. So essentially, she's going to be.
Can you have more than one?
I was about to ask that.
I mean, essentially, if it could be possible. Could be possible. People get, killed in this.
100 guys. If that were,
I mean, technically,
that's my concern. So in that case, then I'm thinking that the first thing that Grist is going to do is
enter the melee too.
No.
Let's all enter the melee, guys.
You guys know I'm really good at melee.
You have not heard him say that.
Yeah.
He is. I'm going to try and call Commander Talon, but please, Dave, I'm sorry. Continue.
From what else, we don't know what Locke, Jimothy, and anyone else and Grist were up to. Grist, I thought we were going to have you. Me and Rika recommended you use your nose to help scout out for people.
Right, but that's something that's a generic just do it kind of thing, and he was supposed to be using his device to be able to do it as well. Well, and then if we don't have a specific plan, I am going to. What do you guys think? I'm thinking we call Commander Talon and see if we can, let her know where we are and that we know this is going on. And, if they don't have somebody or if that person is not necessarily up to the challenge right now, that Victus has been training and would like to go in. I mean, I can make the call.
Okay, so you're saying tell them what we're doing and try to get their endorsement instead of just...
Well, yeah, it would be better than trying to sneak in and then learn that there's two Black Sun, and then we would have to take out the other Black Sun.
Is there any sort of schedule or itinerary of the fighters?
Okay, that hasn't come back to me. I don't remember the Grand
You
Melee.
haven't gone there for the Grand Melee yet.
Yeah. Maybe we should check out, just see what's posted, see what information we can get.
First?
If there's a Black Sun competitor, maybe we let them know. If there's not, I don't see really the harm in not reporting home. But.
Okay. I mean, it'd be great to be able to not have one here and then Victus wins and we come back, winners.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. So you just need some kind of general IDs to get around, and then if anything has to change, maybe you'll make it back to Grandmother Tia and see what you can do from there.
I almost forgot. Tia, we can all be from Schmalderon.
Schmalderon?
Yeah, we've used that before. It worked.
She just kind of looks at you for a second. Schmalderon, that's what you're going with?
Well, I mean, it worked.
Grist, if that's what you want, sweetie, I'll give it for you. Is that with two S's? Schmalderon.
I don't... spelling was not the thing I did.
She'll begin encrypting that you're a group of people from Schmalderon.
Are we smugglers from
Schmalderon? We're smugglers from Schmalderon. We are sophisticated smugglers from Schmalderon.
Smuggling medium
matters. So, you have a couple of hours to get things handled. You can go shopping, or you can head over immediately.
All right, so my feeling is I'm going to head over and at least look into whether or not there is a...
We need a fight program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go over. By the way, I don't need to go shopping for armor. My armor I have right now is better than what I was going to buy.
Okay.
You have armor?
I have padded robes right now, which give 2 soak. I've had them on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They are robes, but they've got goose feather in it.
Sure,
so
you don't want to borrow some bracers or
They're very down.
Exactly.
They're very down feathery.
Right. Exactly.
Very nice.
So I look like the Michelin Man.
So Victus and I are going to head over to the fight center and see if we can get a program and find out if there's a Black Sun.
I'm just enter it. It's this afternoon. I doubt we have time to deliberate too long on this.
I'm not talking... My concern is, if you enter as a Black Sun and there's a Black Sun there, something's going to sound fishy. My feeling is we go in and we set it up if there's one there. If there's not one there...
Then I enter as a freelancer. Right? That was an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're wearing the Black Sun stuff.
You could. I mean, you have to change your armor, but, do you think you could find some other robes quick enough?
Fair enough.
You can also just cover your sigils.
Right. Just spray paint it.
Let's just kick in the door and tell the Black Sun fighter that we're fighting now.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe
I don't want to fight him to fight.
Look, give me your job. No! I'm going to fight you for it. Excellent!
Victus, I say we go now.
Let's go.
All right, as you
So
guys...
we're heading over.
Yeah, Riem Nika will... Or Niam Rika.
Niam Rika.
Yeah. Riem Nika. Nika?
No.
Yeah. Niam
Rika.
Rika.
Yes.
Is there a reason we're not all together? Or we wouldn't just all stay together here? Do we need to split up here?
No,
No.
there's no reason we have to
There's no-
split up. I just know that's what we need to do.
Yeah. Niam's like...
Not split up. Go.
You know, he's talking in his Solstian that Niam Nya way as he's sitting there. I'll meet you at the arena. I will be checking out the layout of the area, trying to find more about this identity that Krison Deck will be taking.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. And I'll be sniffing stuff.
Excellent. Locke? Jawa? What's the plan? What about you?
Going to see the fight?
Yeah, and also I'm really interested in these devices that these guys have. I bet I could,
It could be some interesting.
That sounds like we should all go together then.
Sounds like you're all going to head over and then you're going to split up. Or maybe take different taxis.
No, I'd say we go together.
We need to
Save the cost on the taxi.
I mean, to blend in. I'm being jokeful when I say this. We need to blend in. We need to dress up like we're going to be, we own the place, right? So I'm thinking Jimothy dresses up like, she's a Jawa from a big scrapyard family, right? From Tatooine. Nice robes is what I'm thinking,
A gear on each finger.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Completely bedazzled
Yeah.
robes.
She's a scavenger baron.
Yeah. All right, what's their identities?
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we'll go. So yeah, we all go over there, right? Or Victus will be saying this. We all go over there and we divide up. We find our people. We take them down. We capture them. No mess. No, nothing crazy. Job's done. We give them to Niam. We go home, right? Why make this more complicated than it has to, right?
I mean, for one thing, we don't know anything about the device that's going to be used to kill the power, or what the range on that device is, or where that person might be. And
well, we know it's the guy in the arena.
No, it's not. He's not the one that's doing it.
So I have Igtochi is an Igtochi bruiser. Ari Zol is entering as the Hutt's champion and has a device on him to cause a power failure.
Okay, so it's on
Then
him while
there's-
he's fighting.
Then there's a Dagron Rux who's a Weegway. He has a device to secure entrance to the vault. So
that's
there's
the
two
one we
devices.
Remember, they all need to be seen doing it, right? So he's going to make a big show of it in the middle of an arena. What better place to be seen than in the middle of the
Do
arena?
you think he's going to do it then? I mean, it's the note said, make sure you're seen, but I got the feeling that was at the end.
Perhaps, but regardless, if we do it before he shuts the power off anyways, their full plan goes kaput.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Essentially, you just got to stop one or two of them. And
So
stop
Locke, are you going to go with Jimothy and see if you can find the vault guy?
Yeah.
I think the hardest person we find would be the shapeshifter.
Yeah, but Niam's on that one.
Yeah.
And he says he can do it.
He's like, I got the scanner. I'll take
Oh,
care
and you're
of it.
you're gonna help too, right?
Well, I'll be sniffing as we go do what we're doing.
So you and Niam will take care of the shapeshifter.
Nope. It's better to have like satellite areas. I'm going with you because if we have to call Commander Talon, then I'll be right there to make the call.
Oh, I'm aware, but once I enter the arena, you're not following me in.
No.
Unless you want. Apparently, you can bring pets in, and we can act like that, I guess.
Don't remember, your job is to keep Niam alive, and all of you are like, we're leaving Niam alone because no one wants to travel with Niam.
No, we don't. And the problem is, in Grist's head, he's trying to ignore that part and go, he's the guy who got us into the battle the last time. I don't really want to be with him.
Do we get paid the same regardless of if he brings back one alive or four or three alive?
Do we get paid if he comes back alive? That's the question.
We don't get paid if he doesn't come back alive. We know that.
You are paid to keep Niam Rika
But there's no
alive.
conditions on his success.
But on his
mission.
success was not part of the contract.
So I think we need to prioritize keeping him alive. Like,
Why? If this
Fine.
is
As commander, I'll go with him.
If this is the condition of the job, why are we even focused on capturing them? Why don't we just stand next to him and let him deal with it?
Niam's going
Because
to
it's
go,
gonna take
no,
forever.
stop. Niam, you've thought too much. Go back.
Back up.
Why don't we just wait?
because if we leave it up to him, then we're going to be on this planet for the next 6 months.
Fair
And probably
play.
in a whole bunch more fights, we're going to be jumping from floor to floor. I didn't like that.
All right. I'm saying this as we're getting into like a cab.
Taxi.
All right, so we'll go over there.
All right. You guys are having this conversation as you're kind of planning. As you're going over, you realize there's way more speeders leading you over to the main center tower where the Galaxy Inn Casino is being held. You can see that a lot of different people in different clothes, different species, are gathering for this grandiose event. As you guys land, you can see that everyone's kind of waiting in line to get in through the main doors. You wait a couple of hours to get up there. As you guys make it up, hello, welcome to the Grand Hotel and Casino Galaxy End. Entry fee is 500 credits.
I look at Neum.
Neum looks at you guys. And then he pulls out his own data chip, puts it in. 1 ticket.
Damn it.
Guys, no, wait. Well,
How are we supposed to guard you if we can't get in?
did you not bring enough?
Did you tell us to bring it?
No one told us to bring
Alright.
credits for this. We didn't even know we were going into this thing.
He looks legitimately struck. You belong to the Black. So, how did you not have credits? Are you not?
They don't pay us till the job's done.
Why don't you guys do what you normally do? Steal things, be nefarious criminals.
I think that is pretty damn presumptuous. With all the things that we've done, you've seen us be a pilot, a medic. You have not seen us steal shit. Well, I mean, other than the data pads, but you've not seen us be stealers.
The last thing we need is extra attention on us for sneaking
I put up my card.
Yeah,
I'll pay.
4, please.
500.
This is going on our expense report, Rika.
Yep.
He kind of looks like.
Yeah, I'll pay for myself. I'll pay the 500.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
I'll-
1, please.
We'll all pay for ourselves, and we'll assume that this is going to be returned.
There we go.
Yeah.
Excellent call.
As I walk by, I kind of just elbow Neum as I walk into the casino and start walking to where the arena is.
Yeah, I'm going to elbow him, but then I'm going to get back in line right by him and realize I got to go with him.
If any more of you elbow him, guess what? There's been security robots right next to you. Oh, God, he's a little jerk, isn't he? So, as you guys enter into this giant golden spire, this area is huge. You can see before you is carpet as far as it can go. You see golden little banisters, pillars, laced with marble, other type of minerals and stones, obsidian. It's this very ornate. There's a center large fountain going. Multiple species, drinks, gambling. You see Pazak tables. You see everything.
You guys think they're going to fight in the fountain?
No. As you're kind of walking, Neum, well, I've understood that the fountain is moved, that underneath is an entire arena platform that we can be shielded from and watch from above for a better perspective.
That would be cool to see. All right.
You can see...
You guys all have comms on? Everyone can hear me? Are we getting jammed? Okay, good.
Victus, you can see that there are other fighters kind of lining up. There's people in just general garbs.
Okay.
Blasters, blades, somebody with 2 droids kind of standing next to him. A person's holding on to his cath hounds hold. Are you going to go?
I probably should guard Neum, but do you want me to go in with you?
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Good.
All right. Do you go wait in line?
I do.
Okay. Essentially, as you wait in line, you come to find out, yes, there are main champions, but there are also 100 individuals who are chosen to just be essentially part of the show. You guys could, from your understanding with what's explained to you from the other fighters, is you're there to help distract, fight, and maim some of the other main contestants. If you kill a main contestant, you get to take over as the main contestant.
Do I see anyone on there called Alvarez Zol?
You know that is a main champion. He doesn't have to enter. This is the general entry.
Oh, so I don't see him on the list.
You know that he's already on the list. They have the big...
so I do see his name.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. That's all I'm asking.
Yep, perfect. Yep. He didn't seem to change his name. He's not fighting under a hidden alias.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sign up. Is there any way for me to, is there who do you want to fight? Which champion do you want to fight at all? Or is it just totally random?
You can ask, people.
I want to fight this Alvarez guy. He sounds like a real jerk. How do I fight him?
You see there's just, some type of Lanix. There's a little, ones going, what? Yeah, you want to, fight a person? Let me see. All right.
Yeah, this guy fighting for the Huts. I think that'd be a good fight.
Let me see. Oh man, if you're wanting to go against the Hut, are you hoping to usurp? Maybe get their good eyes and graces on you?
I'm looking to always make an impression.
Well, luck's in your hand. There's only about 3 other people who want to get in on that fight. Most other people are going for some of the other ones. Favoring right now, Hut's champion is in the lead. No one wants to fight him.
Is that Alvarez Soul guy I saw up on the billboard?
Yeah, people don't like to fight Iktochis. They think they're cheaters.
What's an Itochi?
The Itochi are the bull people. They look legitimately like minotaurs. Yes. The special thing that
What's called Rego.
Yeah. The things that you do remember about this is that they are highly sensitive to the Force and have the ability to foresee events into the future.
Oh dear God.
That's why people don't like dealing with them, is they think they're cheaters.
Okay.
But yeah, they're just really...
All right.
The first is the Hutt's contestant, most likely to win, followed by the Zan Consortium, followed by the Pikes, and going down with, well, Black Sun and Freelance at the bottom.
Who's the Black Sun?
Black Sun is just a no-named individual. His it sounds like Bandit 2.
That's a very poor name. All right, regardless, I'll take this Alvarez Zol guy. Thanks.
All right.
Sign up for it.
All right. So essentially what they'll do is they'll tell you, hey, we'll call you when you're ready. You're going to come down to an arena. What weapons are you going to be bringing in? They're just going to kind of like get, through.
It's like all weapons, like melee, blaster, like explosive, or just like...
You bring it, you got it. Thermal detonators, you got them. Solid person.
I mean, maybe
remember,
Jimothy can loan you a couple grenades or something.
Just remember, this is an arena. There are traps. There are wild beasts. There are people trying to kill you to take over. So if you bring out something big, like this man in the last one who brought his own turret, you got to assemble it, set it up. But all that time, you're under fire, not knowing what the arena could do to you.
Do you need anything, Victus?
I'll take anything. I'm assuming this is over the radio.
Victus, you know that if
I could give Victus my shot gloves, which just in case he becomes disarmed for some reason could help him.
I could part with one grenade. just one though, and not my best one.
I don't need
this one's been dinged.
I don't need to worry about being disarmed. I have the talent resist disarm, so I can just choose to suffer 2 strain instead of ever having dropped my weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
So
okay,
you don't need.
What about the liquid silver wrist-mounted hidden pistol? Like that could come in handy.
I'm not down.
I mean, this thing goes
it.
unnoticed for most of the fight.
I'm not exactly the best shot. I'm only a 2 green.
Right, but if you're close enough, it really won't matter.
What's accuracy at point blank range?
Yeah, I mean, it is extra accurate. It's got accurate
what kind of grenades you got there, Jimothy? I'm gonna say over the radio.
Ion, plasma, frag, stun. And I have one anti-personnel mine, but that is Mumbai moi.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start on.
Well, I'm looking for any no smoke grenades though. See, that would have been the one thing that I could have used. Something that block line of sight.
Yeah. All right. So this is very lightweight, just something just in case you get into trouble.
All right. I'll find you in the casino and I'll exchange this. What is this thing?
It's called an L7 liquid silver. Something we use whenever we need to go a little undercover.
So it's like a glove that has like a wrist-mounted pistol.
It's a wrist-mounted light laser blaster.
Oh, it's just like a bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay. Got that cool. Like
when I fire it, I'll just use your stats for it, so I don't write it down. Okay. Copy.
Assassino.
Yeah. I'll be like, stick it there, pal.
He uses the light-ranged skill, which is agility. So it should be fine.
No, my agility is only 2.
Oh.
I use presence for my correct.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
For your attacks, you use presence?
I do.
Yep.
Oh, weird.
Because I'm a Makashi duelist, so I use the presence of my being to overwhelm people.
That must be.
That's why my charm is also 3
fight.
yellow.
Yeah. He's like, this guy doesn't look like he can jump around this arena like that, but yet his sheer presence carries him around the arena.
Well, okay, so for reference, the most well-known Makashi duelist is Count Dooku. So think of his fighting style.
No, totally. I jest, but I do get it.
All right. What about the rest of you? While this was going on, what are the rest of you up to? Niamrika has begun to walk off and began you see he has a scanner out, just like definitely tourist level, oh my gosh, look at this.
I am acting like I'm sniffing around anytime he looks at me, but I don't really believe in the sniffing thing.
Yeah.
I could smell a lot of stuff in here, and none of it is me.
Yep.
So I haven't yet leaned into this thing where I can sniff myself.
Grist, you literally followed a trail to bring us to a safe house.
That seems false.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think that was the stuff I blocked out. Maybe it's going to come to me. I don't know, but I will try. I will try. I will try. Okay. So, with Locke having told me, I will put some effort into trying to discern smells. Again, the player knows that this is the Force working with him, not correct. His actual sense. Scent. His ability to smell. Jesus. Yep. But for him at this point,
it's still your ability to smell. It's just Force enhanced.
Yeah. So Locke giving him that, he's gonna try a little harder. Like he's gonna put some effort into it.
Thanks for trying, little buddy.
We appreciate it.
You won't know. I just said, okay, I'm gonna do it.
We appreciate it.
So with Neum, I'm staying with him, really because of what we just talked about. I'm there because I am bodyguarding.
Is Jimothy going with the two of them?
I thought Jimothy was with you.
I know. I'm feeling like we need to keep more security on Neum.
You don't think I can keep him out of trouble? I mean, me?
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here other than watch all?
Well, you and Jimothy are supposed to be getting the device that lets us break into. I mean, that allows them to break into stuff.
That's the thing is we don't even know. What
we have no leads on that at all.
All right.
I almost think that finding the vault might be better because we know that's where they're gonna go.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, I am going to lean into this. They need to find the Weegway.
Yep.
They're sounding like they're kind of lost. I'm gonna be like, there's no way this is gonna work in my head, but I'm going to sense. I'm gonna sniff.
Roll me that Force dice.
Okay.
And let's see if your sense kicks off your sense.
Hey. So Locke's discussion gives me 2 light.
Yay. Dig it.
And I am going to lean into it now. Let me see here. So sense. Sorry, I should have had that page pulled up before I started yakking.
No.
There it is. So, all right, that is not the ability. So I can use it to sense all living things within short range, including non-sentients. I have yet to push it past that point, but I am sensing as I move through. And what I'm sensing for is a Weegway.
And roll me a perception check as well.
Beautiful.
Right. Might find one behind a wall somewhere.
Against?
This is going to be... You're looking for the Weegway, not the...
I'm looking for the Weegway.
Okay.
Because that's the one that I feel like they need to find. All right. So at the simplest level, when all of this was talked about, Grist is like, if we could get a device that allows us to break into a vault, we would be way the hell more powerful, more useful to the Black Sun. So in my head, I want to get that device. That's why I'm looking at the Weegway.
Okay. Yeah, Weegway is going to be... This is 4 purple. This is a daunting task. This place is full of individuals. We are talking like... NFL, big season, the parking, this is the big event. So you are trying to find a Weegway amongst many Weegway and others. So 4 purple, 4 sense, you get to add a blue because you are using your 4 sense.
Yes.
Are you going to use, you know what, I'll let you use both pips that you have, both lights, to add another blue.
Okay.
So you're definitely truly pushing out, but you got to describe to me how this looks to Grist. Like, how does he?
So initially, it's ridiculous. Like he's using his nose and he's smelling like stale cigars and urine and vomit and popcorn and hot dogs and the sweat of different people and nervousness. And I'm starting to realize there's no way I'm going to be able to smell one Weegway through all of this. But then as I start to focus on that, it's like, well, maybe I can get rid of the I can get rid of the hot dog smell. All right, the urine smells pretty easy. I'm used to that. Let that go. And bit by bit, the sweat smell on those, and I start thinking about the 1 or 2 Weegway I've ever seen and what they might smell like, and again, my head is smell, and I will push out through that.
Beautiful. Roll me.
Wow, 2 advantages, which is pretty good for that roll.
No, that's a great start. So as you pull down, at first you're like, this is stupid, I'm just going to do it. You start to think, you're right, I can cut this out, And then you start remembering back at your home planet. Hey, like, I'm being hunted, I am hunting. You cut through the auxiliary sounds and noises. You cut down and focus to all you need. It's a little bit harder in the city. You remember being here. You remember your experiences of running through the streets, keeping the other kids safe, getting in trouble yourself. The small tingling smell of your home, picks up. Somewhere in this main lobby of large size, you picked up a scent of your own smell. Someone is carrying a device or an item or something that has rubbed against you. Would you like to follow it?
I am, but I'm also going to I'm going to open comm, but I'm going to let Locke know. Locke, I'm on a scent. I've got it. Or ask somebody.
Let us know where you're at.
I will. Can you see me now?
Like, yeah, I mean, that reminds me, like, do we have any idea of how far away we are from each other, like, based on the signal strength or any...
So presently, I'm against the blue door on the second level. I can see the fountain from here. There's the thing with the 3 lights. There's 3 green lights directly below me. Can you see me? I'm leaning against the railing right now. I've got one hand up.
Think of it like, again, if you've ever been to like a
Squib
football
here.
Stadium or a baseball stadium, one of you is probably like near the entrance. Yeah. Victus is over in like heading to the locker rooms.
Right. Slapping dudes' asses. Good game.
Come on. Dead man comes out. Good job. Keep it up.
Shank him.
Right. This is the whole reason I signed up.
Yeah. It's fairly far. You probably can't get distinct looks, but you have enough that you know a general idea of where each other are, unless you have stayed with somebody.
And that's why I'm specifically telling you.
I'll look around the arena and try to find description matching.
Got me? The green lights. There's 2. Actually, I'm going to stand in front of. There's a weird orange flashing light. If I stand in front of you, you're not going to see it. But right to the side of it. I'm again the only squib in the whole place.
I kind of feel like we need to regroup for this because Victus is sort of on his own at this point. Although we could leave Jimothy here. Just don't throw any grenades into the ring unless Victus is seriously about to die.
Okay.
I mean, but otherwise, I don't feel like we're going to be able to provide Victus a whole lot of help from here. So maybe
I'm not sure we are. But all right, again, do you see me? You see me now?
Do I see him? Can I see him?
Give me a perception check. This is a 4 difficulty with a black, as he is very small.
But I'm also telling you exactly where I am.
I'll accept the blue. I'll accept the blue for that.
All right, there we go.
Good call. Thank you very much, Grist. I appreciate that.
Can I
narrow my eyes while I look around?
What? He's using perception.
Yeah.
So I have a. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to beat that.
2 baddies, 2 goodies. So that's 1 strain.
Just 1 threat.
I do not see him.
Yeah, one threat. No.
Yeah, I just got the strain.
Yeah, I strained myself looking through the crowd to try to find it.
Well, you're just like, damn,
God, that gives me a headache.
The strain is like, damn it, we should have figured this out.
We should have gone together.
All right, so hold on. I'm going to move to a different spot. I am standing directly behind the yellow crystals that are off the backside of the... Do you see the fountain?
By this point, the fountain is gone.
Right.
The arena
has replaced the fountain.
Open.
All right. Do you see the open space? Jesus, this is going to be impossible.
This is getting louder and louder as the crowd is beginning to cheer and chant. As you guys can feel it. You can feel that boom, boom, boom.
Right.
People are like, oh, like that growing chorus.
So let me do it
Welcome
this way.
To the
trail faded.
Welcome to
I've still got the trail. So here's the thing. From where I am, I am looking directly at the entrance that we came in. I am at 9 o'clock from the walking in the entrance. Okay, I'm at 9 o'clock. Whether you can see me or not, I'm going to move around from there. Just orient yourself on that, and I will tell you where I'm moving to.
As this goes on,
Neum, I think I've got a way to go. Follow me.
As this goes on, it's hard to hear. The chorus is kicked
I
up.
figured, yeah.
You guys are lost to yourself. Jimothy, what have you been up to?
Oh, well,
Who left Jimothy unattended? Why they are coming
Everybody
down?
left Jimothy unattended. Okay, Jimothy's gonna try and find the vault because he knows that that's where people are gonna be headed.
Okay, how would you try to find a vault?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go ask security.
Excuse me, where is your vault? No, I'm short, I'm tiny, and hopefully that means I'm unobtrusive. So I'm just gonna start poking around places.
Like you're just gonna enter rooms and stuff?
Yeah, you know where it says staff only or something? I'm gonna make a beeline for that.
I love it.
great plan, you guys.
How
My plan was fine. I don't know what happened after I left.
there was a plan and it's all
I
gone
don't know what
now.
you guys did. Apparently, Locke abandoned Jawas.
Are you trying to stealth, or you
I
just
couldn't even. I just
blatantly
looked
walking
across the
in?
arena. I couldn't even see him. I don't know
I
where
think
to go.
I'm just gonna try and walk in because
Yeah, essentially,
I'm
if
not
you
very good at stealthy.
any position where you see there's like a staff only,
Yeah.
you see these large battle droids. They look. Let me show you. They look as these like large white imposing figures with blue paint and gold paint over them.
Victus is gonna die.
Why are you so sad about Victus? They look very similar to this with large cannons on their arms.
Ooh, those guys.
Yeah. They seem secure. As you approach, they don't seem to do anything, but if you get too close to the door there, all of a sudden the red light appears in the center of their helmet. As it's like, step back, this is staff only.
So I can't get close enough to take one apart. That is...
Dang.
Yeah. And I think an ion grenade would be a bit over the top at this point. Okay, well... Is there any other staffy-looking entrance that's not guarded?
That's
like
probably
where
the way.
the
That's-
servers are coming in and out?
This could be like a main one. Like this could be something that leads to like one of the front desks. But you do see a lot. If you're looking for waitresses, they're everywhere. The bartenders are out there. If you're looking for some that are coming in and out of like double open doors.
Yeah.
Jim,
there
where the
seems
hell
to
did
be
you
a
go?
lot of people going, like, and you can see some of them will stop and talk to each other, like, oh, yeah, and it's hard to hear. You just see them like stop, talk, point. Someone is like keeping a data pad and like, if you've ever worked in back of house at service industry, you know exactly what we're talking about. It's everyone's hitting the fan. You're like, what happened to order number 2? What do you mean order number 2? They were never there. That's your table. Like, terrible conversations going on. You might try to slip in there.
Yeah, I'll take advantage of the chaos.
All right.
And I'll let Locke know, I'm trying to head to the vault.
Oh god.
Jimothy, give me a stealth. This is gonna be a 2 difficulty with 1 blue because you are small.
Okay,
I was going to say,
and
with
I
all
have
the cacophony going on.
Well, I also have the black die because I'm coming down off of that.
You will also come because you are still coming down off whatever
I'm probably
grandmother
not
Tia
thinking
gave you.
very
Teeters a little bit,
clearly.
and wobbles over here, and teeters.
That's
a
my
little.
excuse for all of the bad decisions I'm about to make.
Yes.
Still
Carte
high.
blanche.
Yeah, I succeed. I have 3 successes and
No.
1 threat, it looks like.
Oh
She's
no!
like drunken master Jawa version.
Essentially, as like a person comes out carrying like a tray full of martinis and other things, you pretty much.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What the fuck? That's
Add a light side token for that. There's the DM's like.
Help it!
That's fucking genius.
Abs-
Oh my god.
Do you take the martini?
It's like, bloop.
Why not? Sure.
Yeah, God. All right, so that's 2 light side for you guys. Excellent. God.
Oh my
Locke, excellent. Excellent. I cannot praise you high enough. You enter into the back of house. Essentially, the cooks you can like smell food, hear people cooking. There's these multi-armed like races. One of them looks like a bird. One of them looks like that slug chef that was talking to Obi-Wan as they're just cooking up a storm. Servers are dashing in and out. They're bumping into things because there's carts, there's empty dishes. It is hectic back here.
Okay.
But essentially you're in back kitchen. You will probably be able to find more if you keep going further.
Oh yeah, I'd like to keep going further. And
Dig
if
it.
I find some kind of computer-y outlet thing, I want to get my paws on that.
Dig it. But
Yes.
let's pause and go over to Victus. Victus, so were you just waiting in the pretty much, not the lobby, the locker room, essentially getting ready for fight?
The warm up room.
Okay. Essentially, it's like you're stretching, warm up,
Meditating, actually.
meditating. You know that down here, just like any gym, they have, of course, like, hey man, you can get like armor repaired, you can get stuff taken care of. They even are trying to sell you. They're like, hey, do you want some early combat stimulants? You know, it's completely natural. All organic,
natural
right?
stimulants.
All natural stimulants, organics.
I look over and there's like a basset hound looking alien and his name's Scruff. I'm like, nope, not today. And I say no to drugs.
Yeah. Guys, no battle stems, nothing. God, no adrenals. There is a video playing of like watching what's going on in the arena. If you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see if specifically if Alvarez Zol shows up on screen. I'm gonna be looking and studying his tactics and looking for any kind of advantage, what he fights with, his style.
Understood. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like people have their equipment down, everything like that. Like they're like walking around with like their gear and stuff.
Like they're equipped. Like this is just people at the terminal of the airport essentially.
Now, stop me if this won't be allowed. But is it possible that someone's walking by, and I'm going to, if possible, spend a light side points for this, and like they've got like an armload of like stuff they're like taking over to like work on, and like a single smoke grenade like bunk 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 rolls out.
That absolutely is how a white token works.
Okay, can you flip that for me? Thank you. And I want to pocket that one smoke grenade into my like jacket.
Essentially, you see like a young human male come in with like clearly like 5 bandoliers, like 2 heavy blasters that he like taped together. He's like holding like grenades around his belt like in a bag. You see like a little grocery bag. One of them falls. Like, okay, I gotta get ready. Like that's it. He's coming with the more firepower is the best answer.
Perfect.
Yep, 1 smoke grenade rolled away, and you have now obtained a smoke grenade.
Wonderful, thank you.
Excellent. What you saw if you watched the Hollow is the arena is a large area.
Okay.
It has a movable topography, so it can be something that's flat. It can switch over to sand. It can switch over to like rocky, hilly. Like it changes the arena to fit different types of biomes. The other thing is in those biomes are traps. There's fire turrets, there's regular turrets, there's stun areas, nets, and then there are places that you've seen beasts be released. Nexus, other things like that. Essentially what happens is while the main contestants are trying to find each other and fight, they are murdering their way through the other combatants, killing all these other traps. It's just we were watching someone pretty much play the Hunger Games real fast.
Right. Is there any spots where I'm like, oh, there's always a beast that comes out of that spot?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to make a mental note of any locations or traps I notice.
Understood. All right. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
Difficulty 3.
3 purple perception. Absolutely, I can do that. There's perception. Trace purple. That's how you say purple in Spanish, folks. So is fluent in Spanish, and that's the common joke in my house is if how badly I can mispronounce all the Spanish words. He loves it so much. There's actually a good story. So with specifically burro, you know what that means?
It's a little donkey.
It's
a donkey, right? Yeah. But I joke it means burrito. I go to
small burrito.
I go no. I know it doesn't mean that.
It's a small burro.
Well,
that's how it works.
Ito means
right.
When I lived for a very short stint in Phoenix, and there was a Mexican restaurant there, and it was not a typo. On their menu, their burritos were burros, and I took a picture of it. I have the picture on my phone to this day, and I sent it to. I'm like, see, I was right. Anyway. End of that story. Let me roll my perception check. Sorry. Can I edit that out?
Space burrito. Couch is what you're trying to say.
Correct.
Space burritos.
2 success, 1 threat.
Okay. As the fight is going on, you do see Alrazol. He is a large bullman figure. You see that on him, besides his bare hands, which he uses to fight, he also wields a vibro axe. He is... it's hard, but you'll see it as like if someone goes to swing, he almost seems to like preternaturally move to counter. The other thing you see is as the list shows the champions moving up and down between who's died and who's risen.
Oh god.
The freelance champion seems to be doing well. As it pops up, you see his name is Wrath.
Oh wow. Okay. But I haven't seen him fight yet.
The cameras don't seem to find him. He just seems to be...
Wait, are they all fighting at once?
These are over the course of your time.
Got it. Cool. So I just miss any camera footage of this.
His fights seem to go quickly. Essentially, they're like, hey, like Wrath and this person, and all of a sudden it's like minute 2 pass, ding, 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 like he's done, and you're like, wait, what?
What? Yeah, like
I just picked up the smoke grenade. What happened?
Right.
But he seems to be doing well.
Wow. Okay. Noted.
All right. As this goes by, finally you're called. It's that time. Get into the lift. Essentially
I'm gonna start the fan chant. Victus,
Yeah.
Victus.
Heard over nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it.
Heard over the comms. The elevator, there's the few others. There's the young man with you who has all the stuff. He's still dropping like ammo cartridges and things.
So multiple of us go out at once.
Yeah. You are released into this wilderness.
But do I not fight them? I only fight the one guy, right?
I mean, you may shoot each other for survival.
Am I to expect us to immediately start just blasting each other?
You saw one person do it, but as soon as he did, everyone else kind of...
So just me and the human?
It's you, the human, and one other person.
And Finn the dog?
Yeah,
Jake
and like
the
this
human,
little...
Finn the dog?
That weird, like, dog-looking creature.
Yeah, exactly. The Scruff McGruff lookalike.
I'm just imagining now like a draw, like the little hamster, but with like a blood basset hound head,
Yeah.
and like a big old fucking shotgun, just like let's do this. Say no to crime. So like runs out.
That's great.
But yeah, the door opens. You can see the arena you are in. Looks like a kind of like lush forest, not like tropical forest. This looks more like what we see with like pine trees, like Yellowstone and all that. The young man trips over himself as he heads out, but he's able to pick up and he kind of kicks things and heads left. This dog-like creature heads right. You know that there's some traps either way.
It's all open, right? There's no cover. There's no objects.
It's just you're in a wooded forest.
It's a forest.
Yeah.
So I can't actually see Alvarezol.
You don't know. Remember, this arena is huge. You have to find each other.
Oh, dear God. And the human runs left, dog runs
That's
right.
Yep. That leaves you with center.
I'm going to... So there's just trees, or is there bushes and things like that as well?
There's small shrubbery.
I'm going to run up to the first tree in front of me, put my back to it, hold my spear, close my eyes, and just listen.
Oh. What are you listening for?
I'm listening for the sound of combat, first off.
Gotcha.
But secondly, footsteps. Moving.
And all you can hear is Locke on the sideline going,
Victus! Just running. What ear is your earpiece in? That side just like unplug. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Same 3 purple this time, or?
This will be 2 purple.
Okay, dose purple.
Yep. Pull up mine.
2 success, 1 threat.
2 success, 1 threat. Okay.
So, same rules last time.
Excellent. As you are listening, you do hear an explosion go off in the distance.
Okay.
Guys looking down, you can see that a couple of trees have been blown out. Someone has died. But it doesn't look like the 2 main competitors are.
Who are the 2 main competitors?
The 2 main competitors for this one are... This will be Alrazol and Wrath.
Oh, so we're just here to create, like,
Yep.
chaos.
Yep.
But it's actually between the 2 main...
Yeah.
Dear God. All right, well,
stay
soon...
behind the tree.
Right, well, soon... So... Can I look up? Can I see people like at the arena above me?
Yeah,
can I see like?
You see what looks like a ray shield, keeping everyone protected. It's that red beamed
and
shield.
keeping them from being involved. Like they're not dropping grenades.
Yeah.
In
Right.
guys.
Is it possible for me to like recognize faces? Or are they too far away?
Too far away.
Okay. I was gonna call out Locke and just point it up at him. Yeah, exactly. Looked like I pointed the god, but I'm pointing the Locke.
As you hear that explosion go off, you do hear that crunching of like twigs, and you feel it coming from your right.
And that's the noise I heard the explosion come from.
No, you heard the explosion off in the distance, but someone is moving up on you to your right side because your back's against the tree. Someone's coming from
Victus over there.
I mean, honestly, if he can see what's happening,
Right,
give me
that's what I'm
tactical
thinking.
data in my earbud, I'm not gonna say no.
It's not. It's it could be.
Can he see who's running at me?
Luck. The great thing is, while you guys looked in, you can see it's harder, but most people do have some type of binoculars. Also on the screen, like up floating around the arena, are different holo projectors. You can see down like whose like live action cameras are following.
When
Drones.
somebody dies, does their face go up there with a red X on it?
Yep.
You see a single cannon fire.
There's also like there are hover drones going around like recording the fight, so you can watch and be like, "Yeah, he's coming up behind you."
Yeah.
All right, so someone's running at me, running near me.
Yep.
Gonna be passing me on my right. I am going to I'm still holding my spear completely up. The moment they come to me, I'm swinging that spear at them.
All right, let me roll my check.
Unless Locke says, "Wait, no, it's an innocent child."
It's not the 3 o'clock. It's the 9 o'clock.
Right.
Oh God, who am I killing?
Right. What have I done? I enter into a harmless combat arena. I kill a child.
Galaxy's End restaurant playpen.
Right, exactly. Sir, the ball pit is now closed. I have done. I was the one on drugs the whole time.
All right. As you hear that running, are you preparing to do anything?
I am prepared. I'm prepared for when that person gets there to attack them. I'm not moving. I'm assuming like I can't see them yet, right? They're running like from behind me. So as soon as they run past to attack.
I gotta flip a black token.
Oh no!
Welcome that over.
Okay.
All right. So now there's 3 light side.
Yep.
Actually, no.
there should just be
2 light side because you did spin one.
Yeah. Yep.
But you did get a bonus one because you had the martini.
Still legendary.
Yeah. As this happens,
roll,
you
Lily.
feel this, Victus. You feel this in the force as you're like, I'm about to turn and spike. All of a sudden, like a ripple,
Oh,
and you're like shit, and you immediately
I panic.
You panic. Let me roll to hit.
It's like he'd have been walking out like a little kid on a snow day, like he can't even move.
Just layered upon layered upon layered. And this is a range, right? So it's not like it's
Nope,
imposed.
this is a melee.
Well,
We got close.
This person was sneaking up on you, or was running up past you.
yeah.
You were planning out. They got 1 success, 3 advantage.
Oh boy.
Let me see what fun things this thing can
There's
do.
not a ton of spillover damage, hopefully.
It's not. As you are hit, as you kind of sense it, a blade cuts through the wood, clipping your arm. You were hit for 9 damage.
Holy what?
Pierce 2.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Sundered and Vicious 3.
what does that even mean?
Sunder.
Means it
Trigger
destroys my armor.
the damage to a weapon or an item. Do you have any defensive armor?
I do. I have
One
my
that get-
padded robes.
Glad I didn't give you
Does
my
that give
armor.
you a +1 to your melee defense or +1 to your range defense?
No.
Okay, so your armor is taken damage. It essentially, what would happen first, Sunder would destroy armor.
Yep.
So, like, if you had an armored defense, like a shoulder pad, that shoulder pad is now gone. You don't receive that 1 extra black dice that I have to attack with.
Right.
But your armor has, I believe, normally your equipment has HP. It's down 1 HP.
Right, which robes, unfortunately, don't have 0 HP to begin with, so it just slices, like,
Yep.
my robes just are just in my physique, just like, you've done this to yourself.
It's essentially like you're dressed, but it is
Right,
like
yeah.
shattered. Vicious 3 is when scoring a critical injury or hit, add 10 times rating to the
Right.
result. So he did
Holy
get
crap.
3. He's going to activate his critical of
Run,
2.
Victus.
Well, you have to
Run.
spin, don't you have to spin 2 advantage to just use any of your weapon specials? So like his Pierce 2, his Vicious, and everything has to be triggered by spending a base 2 advantage to activate any weapon's effects.
I thought that was the case, but I don't know for sure.
You are correct. You are absolutely correct.
Right.
Yeah, so he would have activated the Sunder.
Right, well no, you just pay the twice and it activates
Yeah.
all of them.
Yes. So essentially what happened with his weapon then is the weapon has Pierce 2, Sunder, and Vicious 3.
Yep.
So the Vicious will still hit, the Sunder hits, and the Pierce 2, which so for 9 minus your 2 soak. And then, yeah, he only has 1 left, which he will use to give himself a blue next round.
Oh boy. So, as this cutlet comes through and slices off my robes, what does this guy look like? What am I dealing with? What is the weapon, first off?
As this cuts, you immediately like kind of roll away from it.
This just did 7 wounds to me.
Yeah.
And I only have 12, so this is like this is over half.
What finally got you was that feeling in the force as you knew you had a plan, you knew you were great at first strike. Someone countered that force. Standing before you is Alvarez Zol with his vibroaxe slicing upward, this look of like sheer grin on his face of like like I did it! Like You can see this bull face as you're kind of like rolling as that tree is splintering out.
Right.
Like, he seems battle raged.
So I'm okay. Oh my god. Right. So I'm holding my side. Is it my turn to act or not yet?
This will be your turn because it's just one-on-one. There's no need to roll for initiatives.
Okay. So I have a maneuver and action, but in maneuvers I can't like apply a stim pack with a maneuver, right? That is my action to apply a stim pack.
Action is a stim pack, yes.
Okay, so I can't attack and apply stim pack. So what I'm going to do is I realize I need a moment. So I'm going to, for my action, throw the smoke grenade down at my feet.
Okay. Okay. Smoke grenade goes off.
And then I'm going to use a maneuver, take 2 more strain, do a second maneuver, and basically within the perimeter of the smoke, find a cover to hide for a turn with the intent to next turn do a stim pack.
Excellent. Give me a quick stealth. You get to add 2 blue.
Okay.
This will be against his perception. And perception uses cunning. This will be against 1 purple, 1 red.
Copy.
He's an adversary.
We are very solid. 3 success.
Excellent. As that's happening, you're hiding, you hear it. Come out, wherever you are. Fight me like the weak scum you could be. As you can, like, you can't hear it, but you feel it with your connection. He is confident. As he's like kind of doing the like chest out, like axe raised, like yes. Let's do it! The people came for blood, and they will get it.
Yay! I mean, no.
You guys see, like, Riam's, like, next to you somewhere. Kill him! Kill him! Riam! No, not our friend. Kill him!
Oh, my God.
All right. Let me see if he can try to find you. He has to do against 3 red against this. Can I get 1 more red dice because you're well hidden?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Yeah. Give him a strain.
Who's on here?
Shame.
Yeah, he does not.
Wonderful, thank you.
He's just boasting. He seems to just want to do.
But he's standing in smoke, right?
Yeah,
so he's completely obscured.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
he's hiding as well. He's not stupid. He's just as well hidden as you.
Oh, absolutely.
But he, is doing his own thing.
So on my next turn, I'm going to apply Stim Pack. I'm going to heal 5, so I'm back down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
I still have 10 leeway now. And my maneuver, I'm just hiding. I'm just waiting because I can't do an action. Next turn though, I got a plan. So I'll let him search for me for 1 more
David,
turn.
while this is going on, not to pull you too far away, but I am moving through the crowd. Everybody is focused in. That should give me a better chance to find it.
Excellent. As this is happening, as the smoke is beginning to kind of clear down for its turn, flip me another black token.
No! Why would you do this?
Because he said he was going to...
Because I need to give this to you. Victus, do you have Force Sense?
I do not.
Excellent. Your force power doesn't pick this up, but your body feels this.
Oh.
As you begin to feel sweat.
Oh, who's sweat?
All of a sudden you hear Alvarez kind of stop like talking. Even he seems to like, yes, come in. Interesting. As you look out from behind your hiding spot, which I'm imagining is like a mixture of like a rock, a shrub, like you're kind of like in like a little like the hobbits were hiding from the ring wraiths, like hey, man,
and then one last cloud of smoke.
Yeah, as it was. You see a figure standing in black leathers with a full like meshed kilt, plasteel armor, a helmet, glassed black down, standing before them with gauntlets and surrounding his hands. You see a cylinder sitting on his side, and then you see one on his left side. You feel this like heat beginning to pick up. You just hear I sent you. As you're kind of sitting there, of course you sense me. I'm right here to face you. You face wrath. As that happens, you don't hear anything, but you begin to feel something. Again, as like the sticks around you begin to pull. You hear the sound of someone choking.
Oh no.
I sense you. And you feel this presence begin to like turn. Do you look out from your cover?
I'm just thinking, I'm so glad he cut my clothes off right now, because that way I don't have to make a mess of myself. This is fucking terrifying.
You guys are seeing this
so awesome.
on the hollow. You're seeing this figure.
So
essentially,
I know.
you see this figure.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man.
That's nature's way of saying you're fucked.
Yeah, correct.
Like young Studley Darth Vader.
Yeah.
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 You see that figure.
So I can hear he's behind me, right?
Yeah, he seems to be up on you.
I'm gonna take a breath. I'm gonna roll my force die, because
Yep.
I'm gonna use a force power here.
Yep. Okay.
I have rolled 1 dark, so I'm gonna take the strain from it, and
alright.
what I'm using here is my fear,
Oh.
because I'm afraid,
Yep.
very afraid. Like, this ain't just some boastful bull man, right?
Yeah.
This is like
Not a bit off more than I could shoot.
correct. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna do like somersault out from the tree I'm behind, and like as I come up from my somersault, like on one knee, I'm force pushing out in a wave that's gonna like push the smoke out, and I'm assuming as it comes out in that shockwave, it reveals the guy standing there, and I want to force shove him away. I do have
Excellent.
So my strength is ×3, and I also have the control ×1, which allows me to throw objects as if a ranged weapon.
Ooh.
But in this case, I want to use it directly on him to shove him like as far away as
You
possible.
are the ranged weapon.
Correct, and toss him away.
Are you shoving Bullman into the black armor
Just
guy?
the black armored guy. I'm shoving him, and that's my first action. My second, my maneuver will be to run up towards him and sprint after him as he's flying away with my spear out to my side.
All right. I love it. I love it. Okay. So when you have to do that attack, is there any other roll? Or is it just it's used as a melee attack?
Yeah. Well, technically, like any force power, just kind of happens. If I were to use it as a ranged weapon, there is a roll. I don't know if you want me to roll for that or not. I'll look at.
Because you're trying to just essentially get him moved back. Are you actually trying to damage him?
No, I'm not trying to damage him. I'm just trying to move him away from me, and kind of throw him off.
Okay.
Throw him off. Throw off the Emperor's groove.
Understood. As you are doing that, I'm also going to use a black token.
No.
I need to see if
No.
Oh, good! It activates.
You're out.
So we're flipping another black token?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Start using them, man.
Yeah.
You gotta come up with a way to use them.
Correct. Yes.
All right. He has to make this check.
If I can throw this out there, I would like to flip a white token. The guy, the bull man who's there, he thinks this guy's after him. I want to see him as the black guy spins back. I want to see the bull man rush him.
Did he not get choked out already?
He's still being choked out.
Okay.
What you were watching. So first off, excellent question. Just when anyone activates a token, you can't immediately activate to kind of counter that. And that's just part of those rules. But the man is what you guys are seeing is the bull is being choked by no sense of actual grip. The man is a fair distance across, like the table we are.
I missed that part and I apologize.
No, it's not your part at all. I didn't describe that. That was my bad explanation. So Al-Razol is being choked from a distance. This man's hands are at his side. You see Victus come up from behind his hiding and force push out this back. As you pop up, you see that figure before you. It slides back and you see his hand push up as it pushes
so awesome.
around him as he sits there. The head, looking at Alrez, slowly turns to eye you. Your Lekus are hanging, your body's kind of swinging. Are you charging him?
That was my last action I did. Yes,
Okay.
I'm in the process of moving towards him because my action was to force push him, so I can't do any other actions.
You slid him, but he absorbed it.
Yes, that's so awesome.
As you charge him, he will, as you kind of thrust your blade, I'm assuming at his chest.
Yeah, I'm charging him. Yeah, I don't have the action to actually make
Yeah.
the attack, but yeah, that could be happening.
You hear the shwoom activate as his saber is pulled out and catches against your vibro spear. The red light illuminating against your own face as that sweat begins to push over you.
Now you found
You found a man with the lightsaber. He sits there, his mask, your face reflecting off his mask. You see your own fear in your eyes. Hello, Chosen.
This is so awesome.
And that's where we'll end.
Oh, shit! Oh my fucking god!
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, our Siegson Employees of the Month, F.S., Michael H., Michael P., and our Breaker of Seals, the Jones, Frank H., Christopher C., Matthew K., and the Lab. Trademarked. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.